God bless. How y'all doing? I'm back at it again with a back at it again. You feel me? This your girl Divine Duchess. I'm coming up in here with a reading. Let me put my headphones on. Okay. So God bless. How y'all doing? I was hearing this song. There's nothing I won't do to spend my life with you. I give my heart to you. I promise that I will never lie to you, boy. But every time I say I will never lie to you, boy, I hear girl. I promise that I will never lie to you, girl. Girl. Girl, I ain't never gonna lie to you no more. That's what he's saying. So let me just pray before I jump into this. Lord, please protect me. Please protect this vessel that you've given me, that I am borrowing. Father, please allow this message to be clear and according to your purpose. I'm still getting my prayer down, but we're going to stop there. Okay. I ask God to protect me. I ask God to protect my vessel, because this vessel is not mine. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that in another video. Okay. So, Spirit, please help me, and Spirit Divine, my guardian angels, please help me to get this message out clearly and protect me from all things that are not like you, all things that are not of the light. Please protect me of those things, from those things, only if it is necessary and it complements my yin and yang. It is done. Okay. Sorry, I should have done this before. Look, my hair is just how it is right now. I love your opinions, but it is a mess, and I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. It takes a lot to take care of this. I thank God for my hair. But yeah, I'm getting that someone don't want to lie to you no more. We're gonna see what's up. Oh, this was hiding. Okay. So we got the 4 wands in reverse. This was hiding underneath my cards. This could be a coincidence, but this was hiding. Is all these put together? I don't know if I should take it. It's okay, because if I don't take it, God's gonna show me. You're gonna be like, yo, Divine. You're gonna be like, yo, Spirit. Send that through. See, when I say Spirit, I feel like Spirit don't always have to be divine, but like I always say, we need the good and bad in life, and a lot of times it's more of a situation where, you know how like people are like too goody two shoes and they get walked all over, and they really gotta boss up. Like sometimes you need them boss up spirits that really want to do you right. They want to do good, and they are doing good, but that's their purpose. They're just living in their purpose. They're not bad. They're just not like how humans say is good. There's light and dark, and we have both of them. Sorry about that. I had to clear up some storage. Yeah, definitely didn't prepare for that. So, back to this. I'm just feeling like you're kind of questioning things right now. Maybe your mother said something to you yesterday that didn't really sit well with you, and you know you don't want to You don't want to keep disappointing yourself or your family. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So, like, it's something that you already know what you're doing. Like, you already know that you're doing the right thing. Like, you already know how you move. You already know what to do. But you just got to believe in yourself. Don't let people, like, tell you how to live your life or how to be. You know, sometimes, you know, you never know, like, the people that are around you. Like, depending how weak they are spiritually, they could really just, they could turn into some skinwalkers easy. You understand? Oh, I want to say skinwalkers, but they could become karmic. They could be like a meat suit. They could get possessed and don't even know it. You won't even know it, but you could just tell by the way they're acting, how they've been treating you. Okay, you need to tap in and keep an open mind. There's something that you've been putting it off for a while, and don't tell your mother about this. Don't tell your mother about it. Yeah, she could easily. Now this doesn't have to be like STD, like sexual, but like spiritually transmitted disease. Like, people get this when they're not treating people light with the light. They get overwhelmed by darkness. So now I'm trying to figure out who was talking about lying. Like, somebody don't want to lie to you. I give my all to you. I promise that I will never lie to you, girl. Yeah, it's a guy. So, Spirit, what does this song signify? Don't let your mother ruin your love life either. Just putting that out there. Let's split the deck. Regret. Okay, so this man is in regret. But you could stay positive. He's going through a dark night, so he's going through a little questioning. I have to say this. If there's somebody that you're not talking to or something like that, I'm not saying to withhold yourself from them completely, but if you don't know how to keep your energy away from them, I would suggest you stay away from them. So you could be with somebody and withhold your energy from them, but then there's times that you could be with somebody and you're so attached to the person, or you're so connected to the person, that you can't hold your energy back, right? Sometimes you gotta let people go through that dark night. The dark night of the soul. When they're in regret, the only time they're in regret is when they don't have you. And you gotta understand, it's more than you. It's about more than just you. It's about actually being here to change lives. You know, whether that person hurt you or not, you're here to change lives. So even if you want somebody back, what I'm trying to say is that even if you want somebody back, you need to be okay with the fact, stay positive and be okay with the fact that even if you don't get them back, they will become a better person and they will spread light. But they need to become a better person. And that's really freaking powerful when you really think about somebody becoming a better person. You understand? Somebody becoming a better person is better for the world. Yeah, this person feels like he did something wrong to you. Yeah. He wants a family with you, but it's like Yeah. Why can't I understand? Yeah, he just don't know what he's doing. Partner. Karma. Yep. All right. So maybe one of his brothers had told him that, you know, he needs to stay on track with what he's doing, get his money, don't worry about females. A King of Cups, look. And, you know, that he listened to that. And he put everything else before you. He lied to you. And it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it okay. I'm getting that, you know, he might flirt with other people, but I'm not getting that, like, I don't feel like he's really like having sex with other people, but I feel like he fantasizes about other people, he flirts with other people, stuff like that. Why still some of these are upside down? I never meant to do that. All right, well, the Magician came in reverse. I feel like whatever you're doing right now, you have to allow God to guide your steps and believe in the divine, that they are working for your greater good. And what it really comes down to is, if you don't allow things to play out in faith, then you're just gonna have to keep going through the same cycle over and over and over again. Because even in Christianity, you know, the Bible does say that something about your blessings, they basically come according to your faith. Like, everything happens according to your faith. And that's where I get into the idea that it's like, we are the creator of what happens next, but we do not write the book. We just, as part of our free will, to have dominion over our next move. And what I mean by that is, when you think something's gonna go wrong, most likely something might go wrong. Whatever you put out there is what you're gonna get back. If you feel like, if you're too much into one emotion, I'll just say that, that emotion is gonna dictate the outcome of your life. So if somebody's miserable all the time, they're gonna have a miserable life. But we can't choose how we feel in the moment, but we could choose how we handle those feelings. You don't want to just stay in one way and be stuck in one way. You're gonna rot. You're gonna freaking rot. And that's why I try to encourage people. Yeah, take your time. Because a lot of times things happen because, you know, God got a plan for you. And Spirit is trying to guide you through that plan. And that's their job. And they're going to do a damn good job at it. Especially if God loves you. They're going to take care of you. But a lot of times you got to realize relationships are not about, they're not about just love. They're mostly about actually making a difference in the world. People don't come together just for the feeling. They come together for empowerment. We got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords depicts a woman blindfolded and bound, surrounded by 8 swords placed strategically around her. The sky is dark and cloudy, symbolizing feelings of restriction and being trapped. The woman's posture suggests that she feels helpless and overwhelmed by her circumstances. This card represents a state of mental imprisonment, self-imposed limitations, or feeling stuck in a difficult situation. It signifies the need for introspection to identify the fears holding you back from progress. While it may seem daunting, remember that the swords are not touching the woman. They represent perceived obstacles rather than real ones. The card encourages you to shift your perspective and find ways to break free from limiting beliefs or negative thoughts that keep you confined. The Age of Swords depicts a woman blindfolded, bound, surrounded, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so why are you feeling that type of way? Because I'm learning too, so you can learn with me. The force, this is talking about, oh crap, 8, sorry, hold on. Okay, I wanted to say it's important to note that the woman's feet are not tied. Oh, these are different cards. So basically, it seems like there's a lot of obstacles around you, but really if you take your time, so you could get out of this energy and go back and release yourself from feeling like you know, things are not going your way, then you'll have the ability to rest, relax, and meditate. Yo, it's so funny how all that came together. Because this came out with this. This came out with this, but I only saw this. And then when this came out, Spirit was like, read out what this means. So, okay. After all that, you could rest, right? So take your time. Somebody might have a dog. Somebody might not like cats at all. Somebody might like cats. Somebody might be a little thought. I'm getting that as a female energy. What's this female I'm feeling? Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. Come on. Why is it always got to be an ex? I'm sick and tired of talking about these exes. Yeah, the girl that he's dealing with, she just wanted him for sex. But he's not into her. Obviously, he's not into her right now because he's in regret. And that's what I don't like about men. Like, I love men, don't get me wrong, but it's like, all these swords. Look at all these swords. Somebody got something to say. Yeah. I literally was just saying that. Like, Seven of Swords, like when he was doing this, when he was into this woman, he was lying to you. And he regrets that now. But it's like he only regrets it because you moved away. And this is stuff that I don't like. And granted, it'd be people that you know, be straight up, you know, possessed and stuff, but like, bro, like, somebody might want to go to the movies or watch a movie. Yeah, excuse me. Sometimes it's just there's some things that we just gotta work on ourselves. Are we gonna get to where we need to be? I'm gonna pull one more card back. I'm gonna pull another card from mine. I don't really got much going on. Maybe next time, yeah. You know, maybe this time around he wants to get his shit together. Maybe this time around he won't go back to his ways, because this time around he would actually be ascending. And but I don't want to get your hopes up, because like I said, it's not about you. He might or might not stay loyal to you. I don't know. But what I truly feel like is somebody needs to look inward. Yeah, he needs some time. Maybe next time he needs more time. Yeah, because you know, recognize how long it took you to change. You know, sometimes you got to give people that same grace. And it's sad because, you know, you want them now. Energy. Yeah. Energy. What I'm getting is why don't you believe me? He could really be sincere about how he feels about you, and he feels your energy. He knows that you're the one for him. But when you have other people when you have other people in your energy, whether it's sexual or just, you know, people that are just, you know, messed up individuals, when you have that in your energy, a lot of times they will cloud your judgment, because that's why a lot of people I'm getting tired. That's why a lot of people they excuse me, hold on. Okay. That's why a lot of people I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so he said, why don't you believe me? You know, you gotta stay positive, not soft. What that mean is you with the light and dark energy, like you gotta give up. You gotta give up that whole people pleasing stuff, man. Just so you can have a good shift. Because I did see timelines pop up over here. Meant to do better, be better. You can't do better and be better when you're stuck to somebody that doesn't treat you better. And he might have treated you better than the last one, but if he needs time, you need to give him that time. Because all he's gonna do is keep reverting back, because every time that he feels healed, he feels healed, but he's not healed. He feels like he's good because you're making him happy. He's feeding off your light, but he is not in the light. So it's like he's looking at the light and it's too bright. So he's using that brightness to look around and explore his options. But once you're not there anymore, there's nothing to see. There's fear. And he's looking for that light again. And that's just how flies and moths are, you know. But they're annoying. Like, go somewhere. You don't got nowhere else to go? Like why all them flies gotta be in front of my house? I can't have light in front of my house? Like, come on. Oof. You met your match. Yeah, this your twin flame. Yeah, bro. So you have to let him do his thing. You have to. You have to leave him alone for the moment. You know, stay positive. You know, don't be so friendly and giving off all your energy, because he needs to be able to source his own energy and tap in. I'm getting tired. I'm new to this, so I don't know how much this is taking out of me. So God bless. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.